Hey guys, so this is totally out of my comfort zone to do a live video, but the storage on my phone, I'm about out of storage, so it stopped on the last time I was trying to do one. The problem is I can't go back and edit a live video. Well, I don't really know how to edit anyway, but I don't take the time to learn. Maybe one day I will. But anyway, I'm about to go into work, but I just had to share with you that I have come out of one of the best weeks of my life. And to me, this is really exciting. I don't know how other people are going to feel about it. I feel like some will be excited with me. I know I've got church family and different ones that are excited with me, and I appreciate that. So, as you know, if any of you sing, I don't know if I've ever met a singer that doesn't have this desire. I know that I recorded 5 or 6 years ago. I did a project of original songs, and that was always a desire of mine to do that. Thank God I got to do that. If there are things, if I had the opportunity, I would probably go back and change some things, of course. But we start somewhere. And of course, I've recorded, I think, 4 times, with family and different, the group and stuff. And then, of course, my parents, they've been known to record too. Years ago when I was little, they recorded down in Nashville and different things. But anyway, so a couple years ago, I had wrote a producer. I have known him and his family for probably, I don't know, maybe around 15 years or so, but I never, they were kind of more of an acquaintance. I never really got to be around them that much other than youth camp and singing and stuff, but I always loved their family and loved their singing and stuff. The Rydals, you need to look them up if you haven't heard of them. But anyway, so they've got a studio, right? And so I wrote them a couple years ago, and I was withdrawing my 401k check because I was no longer working there, and I was going to just do something totally different and retirement stuff, whatever. And I was like, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and withdraw that, and we're just going to start all over, and blah, 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 And so I was expecting that check, which I got. Well, I ended up going a different route with that money, and which was a good learning experience. I won't go into all that. Who cares anymore? But anyway, so I desired so much to record, and I kept in touch for over 2 years. And I kept thinking it was going to work out sooner than what it did, but things just kept, taking priority over recording. So anyway, this year especially though, well, the past couple years, my husband has had to hear me cry and pray and cry and pray, and I'm like, Andy, I don't feel like I have anything to offer. I don't feel like I'm good at anything. A lot of people have their lives by now. They haven't figured out what they're going to do with their life. There's so many people, and I'm happy for them. I'm not jealous, but it's kind of bothered me about myself. Like, I don't know what to do with myself. I know I'm called to be a wife. I know I'm called to be a mother. I'm a pastor's wife now, and blah, 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 and I know I'm called to sing, but when it comes to making money, God knows my heart, and I just don't, he can do whatever he wants to do, but my desire, I'm not chasing after a singing career to make money from the gospel, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to use the name of Jesus for myself, and so that has always been something, I've been trying to be careful about, because I feel like, that's my gift, but it's not something to make money from. But then again, I see other people making money from what they're getting, and I'm like, which I definitely know I'm not the best singer or nothing, but anyway, so I've just prayed and prayed and prayed, and so, because I just didn't know what to do with myself. And I took some teaching classes, didn't go to college. I was going to, then the Lord directed my path a different way at the time. And then the past couple years, I had really prayed and considered going to real estate school. And the Lord directed my path a different way. And it's like everything I've tried to do, I ended up not feeling peace about it. And you don't want to move forward if you don't feel peace, right? And so, but anyway, to make a long story shorter, because I don't have much time, I got to go into work. But, so we were blessed. We come into some money that the Lord just unexpectedly blessed us with. We were down at youth camp, and God knows, I'm telling you, just how he moved was amazing. And my husband ended up getting 2 additional checks that we weren't expecting. from his work, and then another check. So we talked about it. We prayed about it. We had different areas that we could have sowed that money into. But my husband, bless his heart, he loves me so much. And he said, he's like, you know, so I won't have to hear you talk about it anymore. He said, you know, we'll go ahead and contact them, the ones that we have been talking to about recording. We'll go ahead and get it scheduled. So we stepped out. When we did, we had an anonymous donation of $1,000. And it just seemed like everything was, well, anyway, to make a long story shorter, I know I keep saying that. So as I was talking to the producer, he said that they would cut us a deal if we went ahead and wanted to do 2 projects. All right, guys, so we scheduled that. I went there this past week. I was up there. Me and my husband and my son. He was with us a couple days after he stayed with my sister, and that was kind of trying for my husband, having to watch him while I was doing my thing. But it was one of the best weeks of my life. I just felt the hand of God all over it, you know, and just how he moved. I kind of became numb almost before we went. I didn't really know what to expect. I knew that they were talented for sure, but I just didn't know what to expect. And I guess I had thought about it so much and waited. I was just like, I just felt like, well, I'm going to record, you know, I don't really know what's going to come out of it. But anyway, but as I got there and as I began to work with them, and they just took their time with me and allowed me to, you know, do what was on my heart. Anyway, I can't go into great detail right now, but I will definitely give updates. I got to record a Christmas project, which has been, I know this might sound crazy, but this has been a dream of mine since I was a little girl. And I'm just so grateful that the Lord has worked it out for me to do that. It's not just, you know, those fun songs, those that give you a fuzzy feeling on the inside. That's great and everything, because I love Christmas. I don't care who you are or, you know, whatever. But I love Christmas, and you know, just everything about it. And of course, it's about Jesus. So I didn't record secular songs because that's just I just feel like, you know, I need to stick to the gospel, you know. So anyway, I try to pick songs that are on my playlist. You all are going to get an inside look at my playlist for those who get a CD, and just a lot of great songs. I picked a few that, of course, like "Oh Holy Night" and "Mary Did You Know." Then there's "I Need a Silent Night" from Amy Grant. I'm doing covers for this one. Amy Grant, "I Need a Silent Night." "This Is Christmas" by Cutlass. I don't listen to Cutlass other than that Christmas song. I work at Lifeway, so during the Christmas season I hear all these songs and I'm like, wow, that's got a great message to it. One of the last songs that I picked, because I was like, you know what, it would be so wrong of me to record a Christmas project knowing that this is one of the most depressing times of the year for so many people. And so I pulled out a song from Casting Crowns called "Somewhere in Your Silent Night." You know, talking about all is calm, all is bright, everywhere but in your heart tonight. But anyway, talking about how love has come and love will find you. And anyway, it's just such a good song. I love Casting Crowns, but I'm definitely not like these bigger artists, you know, whatever. I'm not trying to be something that I'm not, for sure. But I just feel like people need to hear certain messages, you know. And then one of the fun ones, I had to pick an upbeat song. I just felt like it might be kind of weird for some people to hear me sing this style, because it's not something I normally do, but it's "Christmas" by Mandisa. I just love it. I've posted it on my Instagram. And so I finally got an Instagram again. I don't know how long I'll keep it, or, you know, I might keep it. I don't know. But I'm just kind of limiting some things on there. I'm not keeping it open for everybody as of right now, anyway. But anyway, just a personal thing, you know. So, but yeah, and then I'm making another project. We were going to try to get it all done this past week, but we worked. There was one night in particular we were up till 3 a.m. myself and the musicians and the producer, just working on it. So anyway, so we worked really hard and we just couldn't squeeze in the stuff for the second one. We got it all the music, you know, on and stuff, but ready to go, but I just didn't have time to record it, and I don't think my voice would have allowed me to do 20 songs. In this one song in particular, I worked on for 3 hours. So I sang a lot this past week. I have no regrets. So, but anyway, but I'm really excited. I will give updates, like I said. Rydal Studios, look them up on Facebook if you have a Facebook. They're going to be keeping updates as well. Buddy Rydal is the producer. He posted on his regular page some live videos while we were working, and so you can definitely go look them up if you're interested to kind of see some stuff. One of the Christmas songs, it's a Christmas medley that I just kind of had fun arranging. I put a few different songs together. It's a few different choruses. Go Tell Everyone, Go Tell It on the Mountain, and Jesus What a Wonderful Child. And I just love it. It sounds Pentecostal, which is definitely what I am. But, you know, you may enjoy it if you're not. But I just had to put at least one thing on there that's kind of upbeat. And, you know, the Mad Decent one's fun. But the other one, this one I'm talking about, is just a real... you could about have church with it. So, and the last part of it's like, evil's defeated. Evil, I just love it, and we're going to end with that. Evil's defeated, the victory's won. I'm really excited. But anyway, so if you want to go look him up, Buddy Rydal, like I said. Or I think he tagged us in it, Andy Ashley Sailor on Facebook. So that's our Facebook name, Andy Ashley Sailor. I don't have one of my own, and I like to keep it that way. I mean, you know, I'm not promising anything, but anyway, that's how it is for now. So yeah, gotta get into work. But I just wanted to share with you guys because I'm really excited, and I'm really humbled. I am really just in awe of the Lord allowing me to do something I love to do, but more importantly because I want to help people. I want to encourage people, and you know, the enemy has tried to pull me down so many times and stop me in my tracks. You know, when my family split apart, and the engagement that was broken, and so many things, you know, I have just so many things I don't have to go into, and I don't have time to, but I look back and I see how many times Satan has tried stopping me and discouraging me and making me think that this is the end. But let me tell you, the Lord has come by and said, no, child, I'm going to prosper you. You're going to keep going forward, and I'm so appreciative of the Lord. So anyway, but yeah, gotta go. So I'm really excited. So I'll keep you all updated. But thanks for watching.